62nd District Tournament tonight. We have the girls' championship game between the Lady Cougars of Morgan County and the Lady Raiders of East Carter. Stephen, we've seen a lot of good basketball here the first 3 nights, especially these last 2 games we've watched have been excellent games.
Oh, yeah.
And I believe we've got another one on tap here tonight with the 62nd District Championship.
Yep, and you know, these 2 teams, they met earlier in the season. East Carter won both of those games. They were close. One game went in overtime. So they're evenly matched. But I think, you know, East Carter, they're the reigning champs. They won the district tournament last year. They're at home. This is their home court. And they beat Morgan County twice this year. So you almost got to give them the edge a little bit.
You do. I mean, it means a lot playing on your home court and your home gym when it comes tournament time, especially. But listen, you know, we talked about it last night, and I was talking to Chris Trusty a little bit about it with Morgan County, and it's just survive and advance. This one game, just win and move on.
Yep.
This broadcast is being brought to you by Bank of the Mountains, Commercial Bank of West Liberty, Juniper Health, Lewis Law Office, PLLC, and Stockyards Bank and Trust. We're about 25 minutes away from the official introduction of the starting lineups and the tip of this game. We'll go back to the studio for about 2 minutes of commercials, and we'll be back to get you ready for this game. East Carter Lady Raiders, Morgan County Lady Cougars, 62nd District Girls Championship on the line when we come back.
At Appalachian Wireless, we believe the future of our region starts with our students. That's why we're proud to award scholarships to non-deserving high school seniors throughout the Appalachian Wireless coverage area from the class of 2026. It's our way of investing in the hard work and dedication and the next generation of leaders right here at home. So students can learn more at any Appalachian Wireless retail location or at AppalachianWireless.com, or just by asking their guidance counselor on how to apply. Because we are you, we are Appalachian Wireless.
For nearly 50 years, Bank of the Mountains has served Morgan and the surrounding counties, working hard to provide our customers with friendly service and the financial products that make their lives easier. As a family-owned bank, we understand that relationships matter. We appreciate those who have chosen us to be their bank and invite those who haven't to stop by at any of our 3 locations, West Liberty, Index, or Ezel. Local people, local decisions, local commitment. Bank of the Mountains is proud to be a real community bank. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Hi, I'm Brock Littrell, President of Commercial Bank of West Liberty. For more than 100 years, we prided ourselves on treating our customers like family. The technologies we offer afford you the ability to bank with us from anywhere.
Hi, I'm Angie Pendergrass. I'm the CFO of Commercial Bank, and we are constantly looking for new technologies to improve our efficiencies and our bottom line, but more importantly, it allows us to spend more time with our customers.
Hi, I'm Howard Elam, CEO of Commercial Bank. I'd like to thank you for trusting us with your banking needs.
At Juniper Health, great care begins with people you know, familiar faces, rooted in the mountains of eastern Kentucky. We are nationally recognized. We provide award-winning care right here in your backyard. We're on your roads, in your schools, at your front door. This is our home too. Juniper Health, world-class care, hometown heart.
My family began their relationship with Stockyards Bank many years ago with my grandmother, and that passed down to my parents being customers there. Then as a young adult, I began doing business with Stockyards Bank. I would just like to thank Stockyards Bank for being there for me over the years and through the generations, and to know how much I appreciate doing business with them.
Back here inside Harold Holbrook Gymnasium at East Carter High School, we're less than 15 minutes now from the official introduction of the starting lineups and the opening tip of this 62nd District Girls Championship game between the Lady Cougars of Morgan County and the Lady Raiders of East Carter. We had some technical difficulties there. We apologize for that. That's why we've been off the air for about 10 minutes, but we've got everything working now, and we're getting ready to go down to the floor where Stephen Gullett will interview both head coaches this evening. Only 3 games across the 16th region last night in tournament play. Of course, the one game was here at East Carter. Morgan County defeated East Carter, the boys, 74-70. Only one other boys game in the 16th region last night. That was the 63rd District at Russell. Raceland defeated Lewis County 41-35. We'll go down on the floor now with Stephen Gullett and the head coach of Morgan County. Back here once again at East Carter High School, let's continue to take a look at other action across the 16th region last night. As I said there right before we went to the floor, the only other boys game in 16th region action last night district play was at Russell in the 63rd District. And the 3-seed Raceland defeated the 2-seed Lewis County 41-35 to move on to the championship game tomorrow evening. We had one championship game already played last night on the girls' side of the bracket. That was in the 64th District at Summit. The Boyd County Middle School, the number 1 seed Ashland Kittens, defeated the Boyd County Lady Lions 73-50. So Ashland is the 64th District tournament winner. Boyd County the runner-up. Several games across the area this evening, 4 of them as a matter of fact, 3 of them on the girls' side, all championship games. And we have one boys championship game. 61st District on the girls' side in Frenchburg at the Den and Menifee County High School. The 1 seed Round County, the Lady Vikings, takes on the 2 seed, the Menifee County Lady Cats, in what should be a good game. And I'm sure half of Menifee County will be at that basketball game this evening. 62nd District right here in Grayson. You're watching that here on the SpreeTV network in just a few moments. East Carter, the Lady Raiders, the 1 seed, taking on the 2 seed, the Lady Cougars of Morgan County. And the 63rd District at Russell High School. Championship game there this evening for the girls. The 1 seed, the Russell Lady Red Devils, will take on the 2 seed, the Raceland Lady Rams. All those games tip at 7 o'clock. One boys game tonight, championship game in district play. That's the 64th District, again at Summit, at Boyd County Middle School. The 1 seed Ashland Paul Blazer Tomcats will take on the 2 seed Boyd County Lions, and that will decide the champion of the 64th District. Here again at East Carter, we're here to decide the girls champion of the 62nd District tonight between Morgan County and East Carter. And Stephen, what's your thoughts on this game?
I tell you what, I don't know if you got all the sound of Coach Young there, but he says there's no pressure on their team. You know, they've been, they're just coming here to play. They're loose. They're ready to play. He said all the pressure's on East Carter. Now, we didn't get to talk to Coach Clark, but he feels confident in his team, and I think these both we're going to see the best out of both of them. It's going to be a good game.
Well, as we talked a little bit earlier, these two teams have met twice earlier in the season. Back on the 13th of December, they met in West Liberty at Veterans Memorial Gymnasium. East Carter won that game by 4, 51-47. The second meeting was here on January the 15th here at East Carter. That game went into overtime, and East Carter won that game by 4 points, 52-48. But I don't know when the last time it was that I saw a team play each other 2 times in one season and decided by 8 points. And one team, which was East Carter, went a perfect 20 for 20 from the free throw line, and Morgan County was 11 of 37 in those 2 games. I mean, that could have went either way.
Yeah, that's the difference. I mean, if Morgan County hits the free throws, they win both those games.
Morgan County actually shot better from the floor for the 2 games than East Carter did. East Carter was 33 of 118 for 28%. Morgan County was 37 of 100 for 37%, so they shot the ball better. They had 17 more free throws in those 2 games. Rebounding, East Carter out-rebounded them 11 over those 2 games. So in no way would you think that one team would have won both of those games.
Right, exactly. And I think both of them probably think they're going to win this game, and then very, very much so. And it's going to be a good game. It's going to be exciting. They're going to be up and down. It's going to be exciting. We'll see how the nerves go. It's East Carter's the reigning champ. They've been here. They've done it. They're at home. And again, they beat Morgan County twice this year. So they should have some confidence coming into this game. Now, Morgan County's got something to prove. And I think that's kind of how Coach Derek Young was thinking. They've got something to prove. They're going to come in and they're going to prove it. They're going to prove it tonight. So we'll see which way it goes.
Well, series notes head-to-head between these 2 teams overall. These teams have played 62 times since 1999. East Carter has a record of 49-13 against Morgan County. East Carter has won the last 5 and 6 of the last 7 between these 2 teams, and East Carter's 6-4 in the last 10 between East and Morgan County. District tournament history between these 2 teams. First round games, they've met 8 times. East Carter's 6-2. East Carter's 6-3 overall in the 62nd District Tournament against Morgan County. They've met 1 time in the 62nd District Championship, and Morgan County won that game. If you're wondering, since 2001, this tournament has been played 6 times. This is the 7th time it's been played here at East Carter High School. East Carter has a record of 3-1 in this building since 2001 in the district tournament. Morgan County 0-1 in the district tournament here at East Carter. They played here back in 2022, and West Carter beat them in the first round 52-41. East Carter has actually won 3 district titles in this building dating back to 2001. They defeated West Carter in 2001. They defeated West Carter again in 2013, and again West Carter in 2017. The only time they lost in a championship game here in their home building was in 2009. Elliott County beat them 60-58. Taking a look at both of these ball teams, first let's look at East Carter quickly under the direction of head coach Matthew Clark in his 4th season with an overall record of 69-49. East Carter is 21-6 coming into this game. They're red hot right now. They've won 9 straight and 9 out of their last 10. And the last time out, here they defeated Elliott County in the first round 69-13.
And we talked about their in that run, they have outscored their opponents 600-334. So at 67 points they're scoring their average per game. They're only giving up 37. That's a difference of 30 points.
Some more run.
I tell you what, that's a pretty good run. That's a pretty good team.
They've not just been winning, they've been winning convincingly.
Yes.
They are the defending district tournament champions. You said they advanced to the championship game for the 2nd straight season. And for the 18th time since 2001, they're in the championship game. They have a 10-8 record in district tournament championship games since 2001. Sweet spots on the scoreboard for East Carter. They score 60 points or better. They did that 13 times this year. They're 11-2. When the defense gives up 40 points or less, they're a perfect 10-0. Starting lineups projected for East Carter. Number 1, sophomore Bristol Boggs, their leading scorer, averaging 12.2 points per game. Number 4, 5'7" senior Avery Hall. Hall averaging 6.2 points per game and shooting 38.8% from the floor. Number 10, 5'8" sophomore Jocelyn Rudd. Rudd averaging 11.4 points per game, their best shooter from the floor at 47.4%, and their best shooter from the three-point line at 36.1%. Number 21, 5'5" senior Tori Bishop. Bishop averaging 5.8 points per game. She shoots 73.7% from the charity stripe. And number 24, 5'7" junior Brinley Walker. She's averaging 11.7 points per game, shooting 80.5% from the free throw line, and that's good enough for 39th in the state of Kentucky to end the regular season. So again, your starting lineup for East Carter: Bristol Boggs, Avery Hall, Jocelyn Rudd, Tori Bishop, and Brinley Walker. For the Lady Cougars of Morgan County, under the direction of head coach Derek Young in his 5th season, with an overall record of 84-64, Morgan County 16-9 on the season, 7-3 in their last 10 games, and they defeated West Carter here in the first round on Monday evening, 55-45 to advance to this game. They're the two-time defending. The sweet spots on the scoreboard for Morgan County. I've got too many notes here, Stephen. When they score 60 points or more on the season, they're a perfect 6-0. When they give up less than 40, they're 10-0. So that's what the scoreboard sweet spots looks like for the Lady Cougars. Their projected starting lineup: number 3, 5'6" junior Sarah Jenkins. Jenkins averaging 6.2 points per game. She shoots 37% from the floor and pulls down 4.8 rebounds per game. Number 11, 6'1" senior Emma Klinger. Klinger averaging 14 points per game, shooting 44.3% from the floor and pulling down 7.7 rebounds per game. Number 13, 5'6" junior Bella Smith. Smith averaging 4.7 points per game and shooting 23.5% from behind the three-point line. Number 14, 5'5" senior Gracie Hampton, the quarterback of this team, 4.1 points per game. She's shooting 18.6% from the three-point line and pulls down 4.1 rebounds per game. And rounding out the starting lineup for Morgan County, number 33, 6-foot junior Lily Littrell. Littrell, the leading scorer on the team, 16 points per game, their best shooter from the floor at 55.2%, and their leading rebounder, 7.8 points per game. Again, your starting lineups for Morgan County: Sarah Jenkins, Emma Klinger, Bella Smith, Gracie Hampton, and Lily Littrell. That's a look at both teams. Now we'll go to the floor as the colors are presented and the national anthem is played.
Between the Lady Cougars of Morgan County and your East Carter Lady Raiders. At this time, we ask that you please rise and direct your attention to the presentation of colors. Presenting the colors for this evening's event is our very own Carter County Junior Reserve Officers Training Corps under the supervision of Major Jennifer Stacy and Sergeant First Class DJ Bushman. Right guard is Cadet Corporal J.C. Coons. Left guard is Cadet Lieutenant Colonel Sierra Stevens. Presenting the state flag of Kentucky is Cadet Private First Class Gavin Bostic, and carrying the colors of our great nation is Cadet First Sergeant Dakota Mitt. The national anthem is being performed tonight by the East Carter and Morgan County pep bands. Ladies and gentlemen, we remind you to remain standing until the colors have been retired following the performance of our national anthem. First, the visitors on the scoreboard, the Morgan County Lady Cougars. Junior, number 3, Sarah Jenkins. Junior, number 13, Bella Smith. Junior, number 33, Lily Whitmer. Senior, number 11, Emma Klinger. And senior, number 14, Gracie Hampton. The Lady Cougars are coached by Derek Young. And now, for the home team on the scoreboard, your East Carter Lady Raiders. Starting at guard, sophomore, number 1, Crystal Boggs. Starting at guard, sophomore, number 10, Jossie Rudd. Starting at guard, junior, number 24, Bradley Walker. Starting at guard, senior, number 21, Tori Bishop. And starting at forward, senior, number 4, Avery Hall. The Lady Raiders are coached by Matt Clark.
That's your starting lineups for both teams. Again, for East Carter, Boggs, Hall, Rudd, Bishop, and Walker. And for Morgan County, Jenkins, Klinger, Smith, Hampton, and Littrell. East Carter in the home white, red, and blue trim. Morgan County in the black with blue and gold trim. Emma Klinger moves into the circle. She will jump against Brindley Walker for East Carter, and we're just about ready to get this girls' championship game of the 62nd District underway. Wherever you're at, sit back and enjoy.
Championship of the world.
Championship of the world. The heavyweight championship of the world.
That's right. It is tonight, right here. Most important game there is, right here tonight.
We're ready to play. Let's play basketball here in Grayson. Opening tip is controlled by Morgan County. Gracie Hampton in the front court. First possession of the evening. Gives it on the wing to Littrell. Littrell down inside the circle to Klinger. Klinger comes back outside to Smith. Now on the wing to Hampton.
Lady Raiders in a man-to-man.
Smith dumps the basketball down on the baseline to Littrell, and she throws it away. Brindley Walker into the front court for East. Down the left side, kicks it into the corner. Back out on the wing. Boggs fakes a three, pulls inside. The left elbow jumper, no good. And the rebound comes off to Littrell for Morgan County. The Cougars into the front court. Klinger, three on the way, no good. Offensive rebound taken by Rudd for East Carter. Rudd into the front court, finds Boggs on the wing. She tries to go down on the block to Rudd. The ball loose on the floor and taken away by Morgan County. So a turnover for the Lady Raiders.
Shaky start for both teams right now.
You would imagine both teams will be a little bit tight to start. They'd have to be.
Oh, yeah.
Littrell with the basketball just to the right of the top of the key. Now she drives down the right side of the lane, puts a shot up off the glass and in. Littrell with the first 2 points of the game, and the Lady Cougars strike first.
And the Lady Cougars in I believe it's a zone, 2-3 zone, but it's extended.
Boggs with a three, left wing good. Bottom of the net for Boggs. Bristol Boggs with the triple, and East Carter has the lead, 3-2. Smith gets it to Hampton on the wing to Klinger. She drives down on the baseline, turns right on the block, puts it up around the rim and in.
Nice move there by Klinger. Got the friendly roll.
Klinger with her first 2 points, and Morgan County goes back on top 4-3. Bishop and Boggs play catch on the circle. Boggs to Walker, right elbow. She drives down the middle of the lane, gives it back Hall misses the shot in the lane, and Hampton comes away with the basketball. Gracie at the top of the key gives it to Smith. Smith tried to get it down on the block to Littrell, and it's taken away. Boggs into the front court for the Raiders. Down the right side, kicks it in the corner. Three on the way, and good by Rudd. Jocelyn Rudd with the triple. And East Carter goes back on top 6-4. Gracie Hampton drives down the right side of the lane, gives it to Bella Smith. I think she got away with the travel. Jenkins with the basketball. Rudd on her. She works off of the screen for Littrell. All kinds of call, no whistle. Near side Hampton on the wing. She drives inside the lane, kicks it back out to the wing. Jenkins will take a three, and Sarah will make it. Sarah Jenkins with the triple. And Morgan County goes back on top 7-6. Already 4 lead changes here in the first 3 minutes and a half. Three ball out of the corner, no good for East Carter, and the rebound's chased down by Smith, and now she's tied up, and the possession arrow points to the Lady Raiders.
Yeah, it's kind of what we expected, back and forth. It's going to be a battle.
Bishop will toss it in underneath her own bucket. Gets it to Rudd, just left of the free throw line. It's good. About a 10-foot jumper for Josie Rudd.
Gets her 5 in the game.
And East Carter goes back on top 8-7.
East Carter with the full court press. Lady Cougars, no trouble with that.
Jenkins brings it into the front court. Drives down the right side of the lane over the top of Boggs. A shot off the glass, no good. Brindley Walker with the rebound. Walker down the left side of the lane, kicks it back out on the wing in the corner. Three, Rudd on the way. Good. Jocelyn Rudd with the triple. She throwed a dart into the bucket from the corner.
Her second three, she has 8 in the game.
She's got 8 of East Carter's 11, and they lead by 4. Jenkins on the left block, puts it up, no good, and she'll shoot 2 free throws. The foul will be on Boggs for East Carter.
That's her first, team's first. That's the first foul of the game.
Sarah Jenkins, the 5'6" junior, goes to the free throw line, 51.5% on the season. Morgan County 56% as a team, and the first free throw's up and good.
Took 4.5 minutes to get that first foul called.
Jenkins misses the second, so she splits the pair. And that was the difference in these first 2 games, was the free throw shooting. East Carter didn't miss, and Morgan County didn't shoot 40% from the free throw line.
Yeah, they're going to have to improve on that. They're going to have to do better than that tonight if they want to win this game.
Rudd drives down the lane, puts it up off the glass, and then what a first quarter Rudd's having. She's already in double figures.
Yep. So she's got the hot hand.
10 of East Carter's 13. And the lead's 13-8. Klinger puts a shot up, no good. And the basketball's chased down by Bishop for East Carter. Hampton picks the pass off and finds Klinger underneath for the bucket. So
Give her
Hampton 4 with the assist, Klinger with the bucket. And the lead's cut to 3, 13-10. Bishop gives it to Boggs. She'll tee up a 3, right wing, no good. Brindley Walker gets the offensive rebound. Second chance goes up and in. Walker makes the second chance count. Good play for her, her first 2 points. And the lead's 5. Morgan County just barely gets that ball across the line.
And I'm telling you what, it's been touched, it's been deflected over and over there.
Littrell loses it. She's picked by Rudd. Rudd brings it into the front court, down the left side of the lane, kicks it in the corner to Walker. She drives inside the circle, underneath the bucket, kicks it back out on top. 3 ball on the way, Avery Hall, no good. Ball loose on the floor, picked up by Morgan County.
Good hustle by Littrell on that one, get that loose ball.
Klinger on the wing finds Littrell underneath, and shots up off the glass and in.
She's got 4 in the game.
30-second timeout on the floor for Morgan County. Checking into
30-second timeout, 15-12. East Carter with a 3-point lead. We'll be back to Grayson in just a moment.
When you agree, it can be drama-free. Uncontested divorces starting at $500. Simple, straightforward, professional, statewide. Call John D. Lewis Jr., Main Street, Sandy Hook. This is an advertisement.
Back here in Grayson, Steve, this game's got off to a quick start.
It has. Back and forth. 15-12 East Carter right now, but it's went back and forth. How many lead changes have we had?
We already had 5 lead changes.
Yep. So,
well, East Carter averaging 59 points per game on the season. They've already put 15 up here in the first 6 minutes and 11 seconds.
So we'll see if they keep this pace up.
Rudd will bring it into the front court for the Lady Raiders. They lead by 3. Brindley Walker drives down on the right block, and she's fouled and will shoot free throws.
That's going to be on Klinger. That's her first, team's first for the Lady Cougars.
So Brindley Walker, the 5'7" junior, goes to the free throw line 80.5% on the season for Walker. She misses the first one.
And she hit 2 big free throws at the end of the game when these two met here, a month ago, and sent it into overtime.
Brindley splits the pair. She's got 3 points now. And the lead's 4, 16-12. Jenkins into the front court, gives it to Halsey, who just checked in. She puts a 3 up, no good. And the rebound's pulled down by East Carter's Jenna Goble. 3 ball on the way, no good by Rudd. And the rebound comes off to Morgan County's Klinger. Into the front court comes Hampton, gives it to Jenkins. She's in the corner with Rudd on her. Klinger off the glass, no good. And the ball's picked up by Rudd. Into the front court comes Rudd to the right side. Back out on top to Walker. She drives around Klinger, goes to the ground, and a foul's called on Morgan County. I believe it's on Gracie Hampton.
That's going to be Gracie's first, team's second. Is on the floor, so East Carter will take the ball out on the baseline.
And Boggs is fouled by Hampton. Gracie picks up 2 quick fouls.
That is 2 quick fouls. That's one thing that Coach Young does not want to happen.
No, she's their point guard. She controls the tempo for them.
She does. And they cannot afford her on the bench. She's got to be on the floor.
Walker will toss it in. She gets it into Boggs. Boggs back to Walker on the wing. She drives in the lane, kicks it out to the left. 3 ball Goble on the way, no good. And Klinger has the rebound, and the foul will be on the Lady Raiders. And it's on Boggs.
It's going to be her second. So she's got 2. That's the second team foul on the Lady Raiders.
Hall and Bishop checks back into the lineup for East Carter. 38.6 seconds left on the clock here in the first quarter, 16-12 East Carter.
And East Carter full court press here.
Halsey with the basketball, and she hit some big shots in their first game here.
She did. She was the spark plug for them coming off the bench.
Halsey at the top of the key, drives down the lane, puts a shot up off the glass, no good. And Hall got the rebound for East Carter. Bishop with the basketball, clock down to 5. Rutledge gets it in the corner. The shot's up and good by Abby Boggs.
Big
at the
shot.
buzzer.
Big shot.
And a good way to end the first quarter for the East Carter Lady Raiders. So your score at the end of 1, East Carter 19, Morgan County 12. We'll be back to East Carter High School in 60 seconds.
At Juniper Health, great care begins with people you know, familiar faces, rooted in the mountains of eastern Kentucky. We are nationally recognized. We provide award-winning care right here in your backyard. We're on your roads, in your schools, at your front door. This is our home too. Juniper Health, world-class care, hometown heart.
For nearly 50 years, Bank of the Mountains has served Morgan and the surrounding counties, working hard to provide our customers with friendly service and the financial products that make their lives easier. As a family-owned bank, we understand that relationships matter. We appreciate those who have chosen us to be their bank and invite those who haven't to stop by at any of our 3 locations, West Liberty, Index, or Ezell. Local people, local decisions, local commitment. Bank of the Mountains is proud to be a real community bank. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Jocelyn Rudd leads East Carter with 10 points. Morgan County has 3 players with 4 points each, Jenkins, Klinger, and Littrell. Steve, what did you see in the first quarter?
I tell you what, some big shots by East Carter. They hit some threes, especially that one there in the last second as the clock was expiring. That was a dagger. So we'll see if Morgan County can recover from that. Interesting thing right now, Lily Littrell is still on the bench.
And that's not good for Morgan County.
Nope. Now, she's had some issues with her knee, so I don't know if that's it or something else.
Avery Hall comes away with a rebound for East Carter, and they bring the basketball into the front court. Goebel loses it, and Jenkins will bring it into the front court for Morgan County. 19-12 East Carter, and there's another turnover for Morgan County. Abby Boggs picks it off, and she passes underneath. The shot's no good, but we'll have free throws on the East Carter end of the floor, and it'll be Jenna Goebel to shoot the free throws.
And I believe they called that foul on
that's on Gracie Hampton. That's 3 on her.
That's 3.
Jenna Goebel, the 5'5" sophomore, 77.3% on the season. Misses the first one.
So that's one thing the Lady Cougars cannot afford, to have Gracie Hampton in foul trouble and on the bench. But she's staying on the floor right now. She's a senior. She's got a lot of experience. So she probably can play with 3 fouls, but she's got to be careful.
And Goebel makes the second, so she splits the pair. And that's the biggest lead for East Carter at 20-12. Jenkins gives it to Hampton. Back to Jenkins. She thought about that 3, didn't take it. She's in between the circles, back to Hampton. And they play catch around the perimeter.
As East Carter's in a 2-3 zone.
Hampton inside the free throw lane, drives around Walker off the glass, no good. Offensive rebound put back up and no good by Keaton. And the rebound comes off to Hall for East Carter. Reagan Keaton in the lineup for Morgan County.
She's a freshman. Been putting in a lot of valuable minutes for the Lady Cougars.
Brindley Walker puts a shot up, no good. All kinds of contact, no whistle. And Keaton got the rebound for Morgan County. Gracie Hampton gives it back to Jenkins, and Jenkins to Halsey. Jenkins comes near side to Klinger. Now Halsey on the right wing. They work the perimeter, look inside. Klinger, step back 3, no good. Rebound taken down by East Carter's Brindley Walker, and they call a jump ball. Possession arrow points to East Carter.
I think Morgan County was holding their breath on that jump ball because that was Gracie Hampton going after that ball.
And here comes Lily Littrell back into the lineup for Morgan County.
I was worried that maybe Gracie may get that 4th foul. That can happen.
Rudd brings it into the front court. East Carter leads by 8. The clock approaching 6 minutes left here in the first half. Bishop puts a shot up in the lane, no good. Rolled all the way around and off. And Halsey got the rebound for Morgan County.
I think that was on number 5, Abby Boggs.
Number 4, Annie Hall.
Yep, Avery Hall, that's her first. Team's first of the second quarter.
Klinger with the basketball, gives it to Jenkins on the wing. She goes top of the key to Hampton, back to Jenkins. Cross court, Halsey. She'll take the 3, and Walker blocks it right back to her. Halsey will back it out now. She finds Klinger down on the block, and that ball's batted out of bounds by Goebel. it'll stay with Morgan County.
Good defense there by the Lady Raiders. They've got that zone and they're extending it and giving the Lady Cougars some trouble right now.
This has been a long dry spell for Morgan County. They've yet to score here in the second quarter. Hampton gets it into Klinger, back to Jenkins.
East Carter back in a man-to-man.
Jenkins with Bishop on her, goes back to Klinger. Walker picks her up. Now they dump it down on the block to Littrell. She comes cross court to Halsey in the corner. Hampton three, no good, air ball, and Hall gets the rebound. Avery Hall gets it ahead to Bishop. Bishop puts a floater up and in. Tori Bishop with the bucket. It's her first 2 points. And East Carter leads by 10, 22-12. They're on a 7-0 run right now.
And the Lady Cougars just don't have an answer right now for this defense. They're going to have to get some good shots up.
The press is causing them problems, and they just don't seem to be able to attack this defense on the offensive end right now.
They can't.
They're really having problems with it. Klinger with Brindley Walker on her goes back out on top to Jenkins. Klinger on the wing, dumps it to Littrell. With Hall on her, she's double teamed now, puts that shot up, no good, and Hall gets the rebound. Gives it to Walker.
And as soon as Littrell touches that ball, they're double teaming her every single time.
Down the lane, the shot by Bishop was partially blocked. It's loose on the floor. Jenna Goebel's got her hands on it. And so did Smith. The possession arrow points to Morgan County. As Abby Boggs checks back into the lineup for East Carter. And Bristol Boggs checks back in as well.
Looks like a 2-2-1.
Jenkins gets it into the front court. Gives it to Hampton. Clock down under 4 minutes now left in the first half. Klinger gets it underneath the Littrell, and that shot's blocked. And Walker brings it into the front court for East Carter.
Good defense there by Walker on that one.
Walker kicks it into the corner. And Rudd has it taken away from her. Hampton brings it into the front court.
That's the second turnover on the Lady Raiders.
Jenkins, three ball on the way, no good. And Morgan County can't buy a bucket right now. Bristol Boggs into the front court. Down the left side of the lane, off the glass, no good. Offensive rebound by Rudd. And Morgan County comes away with the basketball. Bella Smith came away with it. Gracie Hampton has it now in the front court. Hampton finds Klinger. Back out on top to Jenkins.
Yeah, we're approaching 5 minutes since they've scored last. They have, or maybe longer than that, because I don't know when it was in the first quarter.
They didn't score toward the end of the first quarter either. And Littrell finally gets them on the scoreboard, breaks the ice.
Well, that's what they needed. She's got 6 now in the game.
And the lead's 8, 22-14.
Morgan County in a man-to-man. East Carter's got the floor spread out.
Bristol Boggs, three ball, left side, no good. And the rebound's taken down by Littrell for Morgan County. Hampton looking ahead, bringing it into the front court. She stops at the top of the key and backs it out, goes to the right side. Klinger back to Jenkins. Jenkins with Bishop on her. Comes near side to Hampton. Hampton to Smith, back to Jenkins. Top of the key, Hampton. Jenkins puts the jumper up, it's good, count the bucket, and Sarah will go to the free throw line to try to complete the three-point play, and that foul is on Boggs.
That's going to be her first, team second. Count the basket for Sarah Jenkins. Gives her 6 in the game. Back-to-back buckets for the Lady Cougars.
Aubrey Mullins checks into the lineup for East Carter. Sarah Jenkins will shoot the free throw and she makes it. So she completes the three-point play. She's got 7 in the game now. And Morgan County has scored the last 5 and they've cut the 10-point lead in half.
Let's see if the Lady Cougars can continue to build on that.
Walker in the corner. Brings it to Bishop. She comes near side now to Mullins. And Hampton comes away with the basketball. Jenkins into the front court. Kicks it in the corner. 3-ball on the way. No good by Smith. And Bristol Boggs gets the rebound. And she stepped out of bounds.
I think Coach Clark was trying to get him to timeout and he just wasn't quick enough with the timeout. So turnover on the Lady Raiders, gives the ball back to the Lady Cougars.
Hampton will toss it in. And Jenkins comes near side to Smith. They play catch back and forth. Hampton on the far side. And there's not a lot of movement underneath the bucket right now for Morgan County.
Nope, standing still.
Klinger with the basketball at the free throw line. Gives it back to Jenkins. Jenkins works off a lateral screen. Gives it to Klinger now. Back to Jenkins. She's got an open three. Don't take it. She comes near side to Smith. Down the lane, Klinger. Scoop shot off the glass. No good. Rebound Mullins. Taken away by Klinger up off the glass and in. Good play by Emma Klinger. She's got 6. And Morgan County's cut the lead to 3, 22-19. 3-ball, Bristol Boggs off the front of the iron, no good, and the rebound comes down to Jenkins for Morgan County. 30 seconds left on the clock as they bring it into the front court. Klinger down the lane off the glass and halfway down and out. Mullins got the rebound. She gets it to Bishop. Ahead to Boggs, Abby Boggs. Drives in the lane, kicks it in the corner to Bristol Boggs, and it's out of bounds.
That's the 5th turnover on the Lady Raiders.
17.1 seconds left on the clock as Avery Hall and Jocelyn Rudd checks back into the lineup for East Carter. Well, East Carter had a 22-12 lead, and Morgan County scored the last 7 to cut the lead to 3.
Yep. So and that's exactly what the Lady Cougars needed.
And they had a long dry spell to be behind by 3 points. I would think Coach would be tickled with that right now.
I'd say he'd take that.
Jenkins with the basketball, clock down to 5. Hampton tees up a 3, no good. And the rebound's taken down by Bishop, and that'll bring us to the intermission. Good first half of basketball here at East Carter High School in Grayson. Your score at the break, the Lady Raiders 22, the Lady Cougars 19. We'll be back here in just a few moments with the statistics from the first half, and to get you ready for the second half, you're watching the girls' 62nd District Championship game from East Carter High School on the SpreeTV network.
For nearly 50 years, Bank of the Mountains has served Morgan and the surrounding counties, working hard to provide our customers with friendly service and the financial products that make their lives easier. As a family-owned bank, we understand that relationships matter. We appreciate those who have chosen us to be their bank and invite those who haven't to stop by at any of our 3 locations, West Liberty, Index, or Ezel. Local people, local decisions, local commitment. Bank of the Mountains is proud to be a real community bank. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
At Appalachian Wireless, we believe the future of our region starts with our students. That's why we're proud to award scholarships to non-deserving high school seniors throughout the Appalachian Wireless coverage area from the class of 2026. It's our way of investing in the hard work and dedication and the next generation of leaders right here at home. So students can learn more at any Appalachian Wireless retail location or at AppalachianWireless.com, or just by asking their guidance counselor on how to apply. Because we are you, we are Appalachian Wireless.
Hi, I'm Brock Littrell, President of Commercial Bank of West Liberty. For more than 100 years, we prided ourselves on treating our customers like family. The technologies we offer afford you the ability to bank with us from anywhere.
Hi, I'm Angie Pendergrass. I'm the CFO of Commercial Bank, and we are constantly looking for new technologies to improve our efficiencies and our bottom line, but more importantly, it allows us to spend more time with our customers.
Hi, I'm Howard Elam, CEO of Commercial Bank. I'd like to thank you for trusting us with your banking needs.
At Juniper Health, great care begins with people you know, familiar faces, rooted in the mountains of eastern Kentucky. We are nationally recognized. We provide award-winning care right here in your backyard. We're on your roads, in your schools, at your front door. This is our home too. Juniper Health, world-class care, hometown heart.
My family began their relationship with Stockyards Bank many years ago with my grandmother, and that passed down to my parents being customers there. Then as a young adult, I began doing business with Stockyards Bank. I would just like to thank Stockyards Bank for being there for me over the years and through the generations, and to know how much I appreciate doing business with them.
When you agree, it can be drama-free. Uncontested divorces starting at $500. Simple, straightforward, professional, statewide. Call John D. Lewis Jr., Main Street, Sandy Hook. This is an advertisement.
Back here at East Carter High School, it's halftime and the Lady Raiders lead the Lady Cougars 22-19. But the lead was a lot more than that, Stephen, for the last 3 minutes of the first half.
Yes, 10-point lead there by East Carter, kind of dwindled down to 3 there at the half. You know, we've been saying this quite a bit, seems like. It's been the tale of 2 quarters. First quarter, it was high scoring, 19-12. East Carter was ahead, led by Rudd's 10 points. She didn't score any in the second quarter. And you come back in that second quarter, East Carter only scored 3 points in the whole second quarter. Morgan County went for a long way, never did score. They scored all 7 points in the last, 2-3 minutes there.
Yeah.
And so here at half, it's 22-19 East Carter, but it could have been lopsided even more.
Well, they didn't score for the first close to 4 minutes of the second quarter, and I know they finished the first quarter with at least a minute plus when they didn't score. They was stuck on 12 forever. Forever and ever. But they made a good run to end the first half, get this game back to within 3 points, and it's anybody's game as we go to the second half. Let's take a look at the individual scoring and numbers in the first half. All these numbers unofficial. First 4, East Carter. They were led scoring by Josie Rudd with 10 points, and she had 8 of those quickly in the first quarter. They have a trio of players with 3 points each. Bristol Boggs, Abby Boggs, and Brindley Walker all have 3 points each. 2 points for Tori Bishop and 1 point for Jenna Goebel. Rounds out to 22 points in scoring for East Carter. For Morgan County, they had 3 players to score in the first half. Sarah Jenkins has got 7. Emma Klinger and Lily Littrell have 6 each for the 19 points for Morgan County. East Carter led 19-12 at the end of the first quarter. Morgan County cut into that lead, outscoring them 7-3 in the second quarter, and thus it's 22-19 here at the break. We had 5 lead changes in the first half, no ties. East Carter out-rebounded Morgan County 18-14, and both teams had 5 turnovers in the first half. Largest leads for each team. Morgan County's largest lead was 1. The last time they had that was at 7-6 in the first quarter. East Carter's largest lead come in the second quarter at 22-12, and they're still stuck on 22. They didn't score, Steve, for about the last 2.5 or 3 minutes.
That's right. I mean, it was a it was like I said, it was a tale of 2 quarters. East Carter was on fire, seemed like, in that first quarter, and they cooled off dramatically, only scoring 3. And the Cougars, free throws haven't really been anything. It's so it looks like East Carter is 2 of 4, and Morgan County is 2 of 3. So free throws have not been the factor so far, but one thing we got to keep an eye on is Gracie Hampton. She's got 3. So, and she picked up 2 really quick ones on one possession, seems like.
She did.
So we got to keep our eye on that. East Carter really doesn't have anybody in. Bristol Boggs has 2, but nobody in foul trouble there for the Lady Raiders. But and other than Hampton, Klinger's got 1, and that's it. So pretty clean ball game. Each team's got 5 turnovers. It seemed like those turnovers came in spurts. So it's kind of one of those deals where they played really, really clean, shot the ball really well, and all of a sudden they went cold and turned the ball over.
Well, you have 2 other games I just looked at here in the 16th region just getting ready to tip. And a good one down at Boyd County's Summit Middle School floor tonight, the 64th District Championship for the boys, Ashland and Boyd County. That game's just getting ready to start. And over in Menifee County at Frenchburg at the Den, the girls' championship game of the 61st District just getting ready to tip as well between Round County and the Menifee County Lady Cats. So good luck to Menifee County And we've got 2:54 left here in halftime before the second half starts. And East Carter leads Morgan County 22-19. We'll go back to the studio for a couple of minutes of commercials, and we'll be back with all the second half action. You're watching the girls' 62nd District Championship from East Carter High School. Lady Raiders 22, Morgan County 19. We'll be back in a couple of minutes.
For nearly 50 years, Bank of the Mountains has served Morgan and the surrounding counties, working hard to provide our customers with friendly service and the financial products that make their lives easier. As a family-owned bank, we understand that relationships matter. We appreciate those who have chosen us to be their bank and invite those who haven't to stop by at any of our 3 locations, West Liberty, Index, or Ezel. Local people, local decisions, local commitment. Bank of the Mountains is proud to be a real community bank. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
At Appalachian Wireless, we believe the future of our region starts with our students. That's why we're proud to award scholarships to non-deserving high school seniors throughout the Appalachian Wireless coverage area from the class of 2026. It's our way of investing in the hard work and dedication and the next generation of leaders right here at home. So students can learn more at any Appalachian Wireless retail location or at AppalachianWireless.com, or just by asking their guidance counselor on how to apply. Because we are you, we are Appalachian Wireless.
Hi, I'm Brock Littrell, President of Commercial Bank of West Liberty. For more than 100 years, we prided ourselves on treating our customers like family. The technologies we offer afford you the ability to bank with us from anywhere.
Hi, I'm Angie Pendergrass. I'm the CFO of Commercial Bank, and we are constantly looking for new technologies to improve our efficiencies and our bottom line, but more importantly, it allows us to spend more time with our customers.
Hi, I'm Howard Elam, CEO of Commercial Bank. I'd like to thank you for trusting us with your banking needs.
At Juniper Health, great care begins with people you know, familiar faces, rooted in the mountains of eastern Kentucky. We are nationally recognized. We provide award-winning care right here in your backyard. We're on your roads, in your schools, at your front door. This is our home too. Juniper Health, world-class care, hometown heart.
Welcome back to SpreeTV. I'm Stephen Gullett along with Chris Dickerson and the SpreeTV sports crew. We've got Jonathan Keaton as our producer. We got Tim Mays behind camera number 1, and we got Tyler Atkins behind camera number 2 on the floor. We are in Grayson on the campus of East Carter High School, site of the 2026 62nd District Tournament. We are our championship night here as the Lady Cougars of Morgan County are taking on the East Carter Lady Raiders. We are starting this third quarter. Your score, 22-19, East Carter, and they've got the ball to start the third.
East Carter with the basketball as the third quarter starts. Starting lineup on the floor for East Carter: Boggs, Hall, Rudd, Bishop, and Walker. And the same starting 5 out for Morgan County as well. Boggs drives down the lane, puts a shot up, and she's fouled. And we'll see who that's on.
It's either going to be Klinger or Littrell.
It's on Klinger. Or I mean Littrell, I'm sorry.
It's going to be her first. Team's first of the third quarter.
And Bristol Boggs makes the first free throw. The sophomore, 84.1% on the season. She's got 4 points in the game now. Give her 5. She makes them both. And the lead's 5, 24-19. So it didn't take East Carter long to break the scoring drought.
Nope. They got points on the board now.
Smith gets it into the front court. Hampton with the basketball now.
Scoring cures a lot of things in basketball.
It sure does.
It helps the defense. It helps the offensive rebounds. It does it all if you just put the ball in the basket.
Gracie Hampton drives around Bishop, now turns and goes back to the right wing, comes top of the key, drives down the free throw line, dumps it down, and the basket's good by Littrell. She makes the bucket and draws the foul. And she'll try to complete the three-point play. Avery Hall picks up the foul.
That's
for
her
East Carter.
second.
And Littrell completes the three-point play.
That was a good pick and roll by Littrell and Hampton.
So the lead's cut to 2. Littrell has 9 in the game now.
Kind of what we thought was going to be back and forth. Kind of surprised by the 10-point lead in that first half by East Carter.
Bristol Boggs misses the 3 at the top of the key, and the rebound is finally taken up by Gracie Hampton. She brings it into the front court. Works off a Klinger screen. Now gets it to Klinger on the wing. Klinger comes near side to Smith. Smith gives it to Jenkins. Jenkins to Littrell. 3 on the way. No good. Rebound Bishop. Or I'm sorry, Rudd. Josie Rudd pulls up, takes a 3, misses it. Offensive rebound. Boggs back up. No good. But Bristol Boggs is fouled and will go back to the free throw line to shoot 2.
Is that going to be on Hampton?
I believe it is. So at the 6:22 mark in the third quarter, Gracie Hampton picks up her 4th foul. And Bristol Boggs makes the first free throw. She's got 6 in the game now.
It's going to force Coach Young to go to his bench.
KK Halsey will check into the lineup for Hampton. Yeah, he has no choice but to take her out now. And the second free throw is good. So Bristol Boggs makes them both.
She's 4 for 4 from the free throw line tonight. Give her 7 points.
And the lead's 4, 26-22. Halsey is called for the double dribble.
I think she knew it, but I think she dribbled up there in that trap, picked the ball up, made a couple moves, and then started dribbling again.
Instinct tuck over, and she took off again.
It was a good move.
That'll happen.
And it took her about 2 or 3 dribbles before the referee realized that. She almost got away with it.
Rudd gets it to Walker, and she puts a good move on Littrell and scores on the right block.
There's not too many can do that Euro step.
Walker's got 5 now.
And that was about as good a move as I've seen.
She left Littrell standing there.
She did, yep. And that's how you're supposed to do that.
And the lead's 6. Jenkins floats it to Halsey on the wing. She gives it back to Sarah Jenkins. Down on the block to Klinger with Walker on her. She backs her down, puts a shot up off the glass and in. Emma Klinger's got 8.
And Klinger's actually been out on the perimeter quite a bit tonight, so I think she can do really a lot of damage if she stays like right there.
Rudd misses that runner. Littrell got the rebound. Here comes Jenkins into the front court. She comes right side. Bristol Boggs picks her up. Dumps it down to Littrell. This time Hall's on her. Littrell picks her dribble up, loses it. Jenkins picks the ball up. And a timeout's called by Coach Young. A 30-second timeout. We'll take it with them. 5:13 left third quarter. 28-24 East Carter. We'll be back to Grayson right after this.
My family began their relationship with Stockyards Bank many years ago with my grandmother, and that passed down to my parents being customers there. Then as a young adult, I began doing business with Stockyards Bank. I would just like to thank Stockyards Bank for being there for me over the years and through the generations, and to know how much I appreciate doing business with them.
At Juniper Health, great care begins with people you know, familiar faces, rooted in the mountains of eastern Kentucky. We are nationally recognized. We provide award-winning care right here in your backyard. We're on your roads, in your schools, at your front door. This is our home too. Juniper Health, world-class care, hometown heart.
2:07 left in the first quarter at Boyd County, and the Tomcats of Ashland leads Boyd County by 3, 19-16 in the 64th District Championship game for the boys. Here in Grayson, 5:13 left in the third quarter. East Carter leads Morgan County in the girls' 62nd District Championship game, 28-24. Out of the timeout, Morgan County with a basketball. Jenkins in between the circles with Bishop on her. Gives it to Halsey.
That last possession, the Lady Cougars could not get in their offense. And probably because of Gracie Hampton being on the bench.
She's the quarterback of the team. There's no doubt about that.
And again, they seem to be out of sorts a little bit here.
Jenkins puts the runner up on the baseline, no good, and the rebound's taken out of there by Bishop. She gets it ahead to Rudd, up off the glass and in. Bishop with the assist, a good pass ahead to Rudd. Rudd banks it off the glass and in. She's got 12 now, and the lead's back to 6. Turnover, Morgan County. Rudd, 3-ball, left side, no good. I thought it was in when she shot it. And it goes out of bounds. It'll stay with East Carter as Gracie Hampton now checks back into the lineup with 4 fouls on her at the 4:24 mark. So she was out for less than 2 minutes.
And Coach Young did not like what he saw.
He saw the same thing we did.
Yep, got to have her on the floor. And I'm sure he'd give her a pep talk, not to no more fouls.
Bristol Boggs misses the 3. Rebound comes down to Littrell. And they'll call the foul on Hall. I thought she tied her up, but they call her for the foul.
And she's pleading her case to the referee there.
That's the 3rd foul on Avery Hall by my count.
Yep, that's her 3rd. Team 2nd.
And again, full court pressure that's give Morgan County a lot of problems. This time they break it. Klinger off the glass and in. Emma Klinger.
And that's how you beat a press. Not only is that how you beat it, you make them go out of the press by doing that, getting layups out of it.
Bristol Boggs 3 out of the corner, no good. Rebound comes off to Walker and extends the possession for the Lady Raiders. Bishop at the timeline, drives down the lane, pulls up 14-footer, good. Corey Bishop with the bucket has 4. And the lead's 6, 32-26. Another timeout on the floor, another full one. We'll take it with them. 3:44 left in quarter 3, 32-26 East Carter. We'll be back to Grace.
For nearly 50 years, Bank of the Mountains has served Morgan and the surrounding counties, working hard to provide our customers with friendly service and the financial products that make their lives easier. As a family-owned bank, we understand that relationships matter. We appreciate those who have chosen us to be their bank and invite those who haven't to stop by at any of our 3 locations, West Liberty, Index, or Ezel. Local people, local decisions, local commitment. Bank of the Mountains is proud to be a real community bank. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
When you agree, it can be drama-free. Uncontested divorces starting at $500. Simple, straightforward, professional, statewide. Call John D. Lewis Jr., Main Street, Sandy Hook. This is an advertisement.
It was 22-19 at halftime. East Carter had a 3-point lead. They've extended that out to 6 here with 3:44 left on the clock in the 3rd quarter, 32-26. The Lady Raiders have the lead.
And the Lady Raiders going to full court press here.
And this pressure has given Morgan County problems, and I think that's another reason Coach put Gracie Hampton back in. They needed her to deal with this pressure. And there's another turnover. Bishop picks Klinger off. And Boggs loses it. It's picked up by Klinger, and she gets it to Hampton. Turnover, East Carter. Hampton, the pass ahead, and there's where Gracie's valuable.
Yes.
She's responsible for those free throws. As Littrell gets fouled underneath, and she'll shoot 2. And that foul's on Abby Boggs, I believe.
Yep, that's her 2nd. Team's 3rd.
So Littrell will go to the free throw line, 58.7% on the season. For the 6-foot junior, she makes the first one.
Makes her 2 for 2 for the night.
She's in double digits now with 10. She misses the second, so she splits the pair. Boggs spins right back left, kicks it to Abby Boggs, and she misses the 3 on the left wing. Bishop chases down the offensive rebound. Walker in the lane. That shot was blocked by Klinger, and Abby Boggs takes it away from her. So another turnover for Morgan County. This will be a 3rd time East Carter will try. Count the bucket for Bishop in the lane, and she'll walk back to the free throw line. She'll try to have her own 3-point play.
And that's going to be on Sarah Jenkins. That's going to be her first.
So Bishop with 6 points now. Give her 7 as she makes the free throw. And all of a sudden, East Carter's back up by 8. 35-27. Again, full court pressure. And Jenkins gets it to Halsey. They break the press this time. Finds Littrell on the block, and she's fouled and will go back to the free throw line. Halsey with the good pass down on the left block.
That was a good feed there. That's going to be on Bishop. That's her first. Team's fourth. So the next foul on East Carter will send Morgan County to the free throw line.
Littrell misses the first one.
2 for 4 on the night at the free throw line.
And the 6-foot junior makes the second, so she splits the pair. She's got 11 now. And the East Carter leads 7. Bristol Boggs in the corner. Comes out on top to Abby Boggs. She swings it to Bishop. A 3, no good. And the rebound taken down by Abby Boggs. And they're hurting Morgan County on the offensive boards bad right now.
The last 3 to 4 possessions has been offensive rebounds for East Carter.
Bristol Boggs in the corner. 3 on the way. No good. Offensive rebound, Abby Boggs. And all kinds of contact as she went back up, no call. And Hampton brings it into the front court.
Yeah, that was a foul there.
Jenkins
no
tried
doubt.
to get it to Littrell, throws it away. Here comes Abby Boggs into the front court for East Carter. Kicks it to Walker on the wing. Step back 3 on the way, no good. And that goes out of bounds over to Morgan County.
I think everybody in the building was surprised with that shot. The result of that shot anyway, including Brentley Walker. Yeah. What happened on that one?
Clock winds down under a minute 50 now. Left in the third quarter. Hampton gets it in the front court to Klinger. She goes back to Jenkins. Klinger drives down on the right block, puts it off the glass, no good, gets her own rebound, and she's fouled. And Emma will shoot free throws.
And that will be on Brentley Walker. That's her first. Team's 5th.
So Emma Klinger goes to the free throw line, the 6'1 senior, 54% on the season.
This will be her first trip to the free throw line tonight.
She makes the first one. Klinger's got 11 now.
She hit some big free throws down the stretch against West Carter on Tuesday night, and or on Monday night, rather.
So Rutledge and Goebel both checks back into the lineup for East Carter. Klinger makes them both. So Emma's got 12, and the lead's 5, 35-30. Under a minute and a half now left here in the third quarter. Rudd gives it to Goebel. Goebel picks her dribble up, and Halsey takes it away from her. Here comes Gracie Hampton down the right side of the lane, off the block. The glass shot's missed, put back up and in by Littrell.
Big bucket there. Big offensive rebound.
Leal has 13 now, and the lead's back down to 3. That was a travel, and they called it on Goebel.
That's the 8th turnover on East Carter. Morgan County has 10 turnovers in the game.
Hall and Bishop checks back into the lineup for East Carter for Rutledge and Goebel. 1:02 left on the clock. Again, East Carter picks up full court. Halsey brings it across the timeline, drives down the lane, puts a shot up, no good. Offensive rebound, Littrell. She goes back up, no good, and she'll walk back to the free throw line. And Avery Hall just picked up her 4th foul.
She did not agree with that call.
So Littrell will have a chance to pull Morgan County to within 1 here if she can make both of these. First one's up, no good. Abby Boggs checks back into the lineup for East Carter.
Littrell's been to the free throw line 8 times in this quarter.
She makes the second.
She's 4 for 8 in the quarter at the free throw line.
She's got 14 in the game, and the lead's down to 2. Clock down under 40 seconds. Bristol Boggs fakes a 3, drives on the baseline, puts a jumper up, no good. And they're going to get Abby Boggs for the foul over the back.
Yep. And that's going to send KK Halsey to the free throw line. It's going to be Boggs' 3rd foul.
So KK Halsey, the 5'5", 7th grader, what a game she had here on Monday evening against West Carter. She hit some big buckets for the Lady Cougars to help win that game, and now she's got some big free throws right here that could tie this ball game if she makes them both.
Yep. She's 7 for 10 on the season at the free throw line, 70%.
And she misses the first one.
She needs to just take a deep breath, hit the back of the rim. That's how you do it.
Makes the second. So Halsey splits the power. That one drawed nothing but net, and the lead's down to 1. 35-34, clock under 25 seconds now, as Walker has the ball at the timeline with Klinger on her. Clock under 20.
Almost a moving screen there.
And Walker loses it. Jenkins takes it away from her. Gracie Hampton, clock at 5, gets it ahead to Littrell, and she's fouled, and we'll go back to the free throw line, and Abby Boggs picks up the foul for East Carter. That's her 4th by my count.
Yep, that's her 4th.
So both Abby Boggs and Avery Hall have 4 fouls now. The Lady Raiders getting in a little bit of foul trouble.
Yep.
And Littrell goes back to the free throw line. 2.6 seconds left on the clock, and she ties it with the first one. Morgan County's looking for their first lead since 7-6 early in the first quarter.
Wow.
If she can make this one. This is the first tie of the game, too, actually. Littrell makes them both, and the Lady Cougars have the lead. She's got 16 points. And we'll go to the 4th quarter with Morgan County ahead of East Carter 36-35. And we'll be back to Grayson in 60 seconds with what should be a thriller of a 4th quarter.
At Juniper Health, great care begins with people you know. Familiar faces. Rooted in the mountains of Eastern Kentucky, we are nationally recognized. We provide award-winning care right here in your backyard. We're on your roads, in your schools, at your front door. This is our home too. Juniper Health, world-class care, hometown heart.
At Appalachian Wireless, we believe the future of our region starts with our students. That's why we're proud to award scholarships to non-deserving high school seniors throughout the Appalachian Wireless coverage area from the class of 2026. It's our way of investing in the hard work and dedication and the next generation of leaders right here at home. So students can learn more at any Appalachian Wireless retail location or at AppalachianWireless.com, or just by asking their guidance counselor on how to apply. Because we are you, we are Appalachian Wireless.
Well, to the 4th quarter we go, and Morgan County's fought all the way back and has a 1-point lead, 36-35. For Morgan County, they're led in scoring by Lily Littrell with 16. Emma Klinger has 12. East Carter's led in scoring by Josie Rudd with 12. Steve, what do you think about the 3rd quarter?
There's a steal right there to start out.
Turnover to start the 4th quarter. Jenkins just misses the shot in the lane, but Sarah will go to the free throw line to shoot 2.
That's going to be on Rudd. That's her first, team's first in the 4th quarter. I tell you what, a big difference what the Cougars been doing. They've been going to the basket with it.
They're taking it to the rim.
Yep.
Jenkins misses the first one. And my free throw count may be wrong on what I've got, but I've got them 11 of 17, missing 6 free throws in this game. Second one's
right.
good. So they're 12 of 18.
I think that's about right. Littrell's been there 10 times so far.
And the lead's 2. That's the biggest lead of the game for Morgan County. Bishop in the lane. Hits the runner. Torrey has 9, and we're tied at 37.
That's exactly what the Lady Raiders needed. They needed a bucket, and they got it there.
Hampton works it in the corner to Smith. Back to Hampton. Now down on the block. Tried to get it to Littrell. Littrell goes to the floor to get it. They'll call a jump ball, and the possession arrow will keep it on the Morgan County end of the floor.
Tell you what, I know that's a jump ball, and it's always a jump ball, but, man, I tell you what, there's a lot of contact there.
All kinds of it.
Yep.
And that's not the first play that's been that way tonight.
Nope.
These girls are really giving it everything they've got.
They are.
Smith, 3 on the way. Off the glass, the bank shot's good.
Big shot there.
The bank is open for Bella Smith.
That gets the crowd into it for Morgan County.
Boggs, 3 out of the corner for East Carter. That's an air ball, and Klinger gets the rebound.
Better get a timeout. Yep.
Timeout. Head coach Derek Young runs the half court to call it.
He wants a 30. We'll say they was in trouble there. Better get a timeout.
And Stephen Morgan County trailed by as many as 10 points in the first half at 22-12 in the second quarter. But they just won't go away.
They will not. They won't quit. And, you know, Coach Young, he coaches with a lot of energy on that sideline. And those girls feed off that. And so, you know, and if he's excited, he's coaching really hard, they play really hard. And so he's been coaching really, really hard in this game.
We've had 6 lead changes and 2 ties in this game. Lily Littrell leads Morgan County in scoring with 16. Emma Klinger has 12. Sarah Jenkins has 8. For East Carter, Jocelyn Rudd has 12. Torrey Bishop has 9. Bristol Boggs has 7. 6:45 left on the clock. And Hampton will toss it in again to full court pressure. Gets it into Jenkins. She's double teamed in the corner. And Hampton gets it into the front court. Down the lane she goes, puts a shot up, blocked by Walker. But that's saved by Morgan County. The 3 out of the corner was no good by Smith, but an offensive rebound by Hampton. Top of the key, Smith will try it again. No good. And Bishop picks up the rebound for East Carter. In the corner, Josie Rudd 3. Halfway down and out, Brindley Walker offensive rebound. Another offensive rebound. And the foul will be on Klinger.
That's her second. Team's first or of the fourth quarter.
Bishop will toss it in right in front of us. And Rudd goes into the backcourt to take the pass and walks it across the timeline. Bristol Boggs, 14-foot jumper, right side of the lane, no good. Hall, offensive rebound back up, no good. She gets it again. And this time a jump ball will be called, and it'll stay with East Carter.
They're battling, both teams. They're giving everything they've got.
Bishop will throw it in. Gets it into Walker, and she puts a shot up, and that was a good inbounds pass right there.
Yeah, that was. She threaded the needle there.
Walker with 7 points, and the lead's cut to 1.
Just under 6 minutes to go in this ball game. Exactly what we thought it was going to be. It's going to be a nail biter. It sure is.
Klinger at the top of the key, gives it to Hampton. Hampton drives in the circle, kicks it to Smith. Ball loose on the floor, picked up by Bristol Boggs, and they call her for the travel. She rolled over on the floor, and the official calls her for the travel. One side.
That's the 11th turnover on the Lady Raiders. And a lot of times, when you dive on the ball, they don't call that walk.
No, they don't.
But I think she got it, then she rolled over.
She rolled over, she did.
And I think that's when he caught it.
But I always wondered how they could call a walk like that when your feet ain't on the floor.
Yeah,
I mean,
exactly. Yep.
In any event, Morgan County has the basketball. Halsey drives down on the baseline and loses her balance. The ball goes out of bounds over to East Carter.
That's the 11th turnover on the Lady Cougars. So both teams with 11 turnovers.
Each team had 5 turnovers in the first half, so each team's had 6 so far here in the second half.
Yep.
And Rudd will walk it into the front court. Gets it to Bristol Boggs. She drives down on the baseline, puts a runner up, no good. And Jenkins got the rebound, gives it to Hampton. Hampton just right at the top of the key, finds Klinger down on the baseline. She puts it up off the glass, no good, but Emma's fouled by Rudd.
That's going to be her second foul, second of the quarter on East Carter.
And Klinger will go to the free throw line for Morgan County.
She's 2 for 2 there on the night.
6'1" senior. Makes the first one. Emma has 13 in the game now. The lead's back to 2 for Morgan County. She misses the second, so she splits the pair. And on the rebound, the foul will be on Morgan County.
It's going to be Lily Littrell's second.
Second team foul on Morgan County. So both teams 3 fouls away from the bonus. And Walker brings it into the front court. Clock winds down under 4:40 left here in regulation. Top of the key, Walker, 3. Off the glass and in, she banks in the 3.
One bank 3 deserves another one, right?
She's in double digits now with 10. And East Carter's back on top by 1. And I missed who scored that basket.
And I didn't hear them either. Who scored that one? Who scored?
And that's out of bounds off of Walker's hands, and it'll go back over to Morgan County. Hampton will toss it in.
Morgan County's Emma Klinger scored that last one.
And they call Hampton for the travel.
These crowds, the crowd is getting loud now.
So Klinger with that bucket has 15 points now for Morgan County. East Carter with the basketball, they trail by 1. Rudd gets it to Boggs. Bristol Boggs dumps it to Hall up off the glass, and then good assist by Bristol Boggs. Hall with the bucket. That's her first 2 points. And East is back on top by 1. And Bristol Boggs picks up the foul there.
And we want to thank Brian Evans for letting us know that Klinger scored there with a text message.
Thank you, Brian. We appreciate that. Yep. I'm glad you could see it. We couldn't. Third foul on Bristol Boggs. Third team foul on East Carter for the 4th quarter as Hampton will toss it in. Gracie drives down on the baseline, gives it back to Littrell. She puts a shot up over Hall, no good, gets her own rebound and gives it back to Jenkins. Jenkins to Klinger on the wing with Walker on her. She turns right, drives down on the block, and Walker knocks it out of bounds. 44-43, East Carter with a 1-point lead.
Now I'm getting multiple texts saying Klinger scored, so Brian was the first one.
Klinger misses that shot on the block, and I believe that foul will be on Jenkins. We'll see, but I think it is. No. And Gracie Hampton just fouled out.
Yep, that's her 5th.
So Gracie Hampton fouls out with 3:05 left on the clock. And Morgan County trails by 1.
And that's the Lady Cougars' 3rd team foul in the quarter. So
that was a big foul right there.
That was big.
Rudd has the basketball for East Carter. She'll bring it into the front court. Clock winds down under 3 minutes. Hall at the free throw line.
Ball's batted away.
Loses it. And Klinger picks it up, and they'll call the foul on Brindley Walker.
That's her second.
I thought she tied her up. But
that looked like a clean tie.
That's what she thought too, but that's not what the official said. Jenkins will toss it in. Now let's see what they do with this pressure, and they'll take a timeout, be forced to.
Good pressure there by East Carter.
It's a 30-second timeout. Let's take it with them. We'll be back to Grayson in 30 seconds.
When you agree, it can be drama-free. Uncontested divorces starting at $500. Simple, straightforward, professional, statewide. Call John D. Lewis Jr., Main Street, Sandy Hook. This is an advertisement.
At Juniper Health, great care begins with people you know. Familiar faces. Rooted in the mountains of eastern Kentucky, we are nationally recognized. We provide award-winning care right here in your backyard. We're on your roads, in your schools, at your front door. This is our home too. Juniper Health, world-class care, hometown heart.
44-43, East Carter with a 1-point lead with 2:51 left in regulation. We've had 9 lead changes and 2 ties in this game. East Carter has led by as many as 10 at 22-12. Morgan County's biggest lead has been 3, and that came at 40-37. Jenkins will toss it in out of the timeout again. Full court pressure by East Carter. Let's see how they handle it with Hampton on the bench. Klinger gets it into the front court. Picks her dribble up. She's got to do something with it. Puts it up and in off the glass. That's what she does with it. Emma Klinger scores. She's got 17. And back on top goes Morgan County by 1.
Yeah, she should have never picked her dribble up. And they batted away, and she just went in for a layup.
Jocelyn Rudd. Bang, bang, bang. 3 points for the Lady Raiders. Rudd has 15. And East Carter goes back up by 2. 10 lead changes now in this game. It's been a good one.
This has been a good one.
Halsey at the top of the key, picks her dribble up, gives it to Smith. Smith with Bristol Boggs on her, back to Halsey. Rudd picks her up. Smith floats it down to Littrell
Nice
on
pass.
the block. Good pass, and Littrell
Nice
scores.
pass.
Good assist by Smith. Littrell's got 18, and we're tied at 47.
Under 2 minutes to go.
Three again for Rudd. That one's no good. Offensive rebound put back up, no good by Bristol Boggs. But she's fouled and will go to the free throw line.
So Bella Smith was caught on the foul. That's her first, team's 4th.
Bristol Boggs at the free throw line. The sophomore, 84.1% on the season, makes the first one.
She's 5 of 5 on the night.
She has 8 points in the game. And that puts East Carter back up by 1. Misses the second one, so she splits the pair. And Klinger will bring it into the front court. Clock down under a minute and a half. Smith dumps it to Littrell. Kicks it out on the wing to Halsey. Halsey finds Smith in the corner. 3 on the way. Good. Bella Smith with the triple.
Big shot there.
Big shot, Bella Smith. 50-48.
That's her second 3 of the night.
Morgan County back up by 2. That was the 11th lead change in this game as we go to a timeout. 1:04 left on the clock in regulation. 50-48 Morgan County. We'll be back to Harold Holbrook Gymnasium right after this.
Hi, I'm Brock Littrell, President of Commercial Bank of West Liberty. For more than 100 years, we prided ourselves on treating our customers like family. The technologies we offer afford you the ability to bank with us from anywhere.
Hi, I'm Angie Pendergrass. I'm the CFO of Commercial Bank, and we are constantly looking for new technologies to improve our efficiencies and our bottom line, but more importantly, it allows us to spend more time with our customers.
Hi, I'm Howard Elam, CEO of Commercial Bank. I'd like to thank you for trusting us with your banking needs.
When you agree, it can be drama-free. Uncontested divorces starting at $500. Simple, straightforward, professional, statewide. Call John D. Lewis Jr., Main Street, Sandy Hook. This is an advertisement.
We've had 12 lead changes in this game. And we're not done yet.
We're not done yet. 1:04 to go in this ball game. 50-48 Morgan County. East Carter with the ball. They throw it in on the far side.
Bristol Boggs will toss it in. Klinger on her. And Klinger's a great big target to try to throw that ball over.
Yes.
She'll go into the backcourt with it to Rudd. Rudd brings it into the front court with Bella Smith on her. Bella just hit a big triple for Morgan County to put them up. Brindley Walker down the lane off the glass and in. She's tough in the paint.
Yep, nice bucket there.
She's got 12, and we're all even again at 50. And Morgan County takes a full timeout, so we'll go right back and take it with them. 45.7 seconds left on the clock. We're all even at 50. We'll be back to Grayson right after this.
At Appalachian Wireless, we believe the future of our region starts with our students. That's why we're proud to award scholarships to non-deserving high school seniors throughout the Appalachian Wireless coverage area from the class of 2026. It's our way of investing in the hard work and dedication and the next generation of leaders right here at home. So students can learn more at any Appalachian Wireless retail location or at AppalachianWireless.com, or just by asking their guidance counselor on how to apply. Because we are you, we are Appalachian Wireless.
We've had 12 lead changes and 4 ties in this game. Biggest lead's been 10 for East Carter at 22-12. Biggest lead's been 3 for Morgan County at 40-37. And we're all square right now with 45 seconds left on the clock. Klinger brings it into the front court. And it's taken away from her by Bristol Boggs. Boggs into the front court, gets it to Bishop off the glass, no good. Klinger gets the rebound. Here comes Jenkins into the front court, drives around Hall, puts a shot up, count the bucket, and she'll go to the free throw line. The bucket should be good.
Yep.
Let's see. It is.
It is.
Count the bucket. The foul will be on Hall. That's her 5th. And Jenkins will try to complete the three-point play. What a shot under pressure.
Wow. Just throw it up there, get it on the rim, and it just dropped.
And it dropped. Shooter's touch.
Yep, seemed like it rolled around and bounced there and just held for just forever.
Jenkins is in double digits now with 10 points. Give her 11, and she matches the biggest lead for Morgan County. A timeout on the floor taken by East Carter. And let's get in a commercial and catch our breath. We'll be back to Grayson right after this.
At Juniper Health, great care begins with people you know. Familiar faces. Rooted in the mountains of eastern Kentucky, we are nationally recognized. We provide award-winning care right here in your backyard. We're on your roads, in your schools, at your front door. This is our home too. Juniper Health, world-class care, hometown heart.
53-50, Morgan County with the three-point lead.
Morgan County without senior Gracie Hampton. East Carter without senior Avery Hall. Morgan County with out of timeouts.
Gracie Hampton fouled out at the 3:05 mark, and Morgan County trailed by 1, 44-43.
They've been some big shots. They've been some big turnovers. They've been some big rebounds. We've had a ball game.
And the clock goes under 25 seconds as Rudd brings it into the front court. 3-ball, Bishop on the wing, no good. Rebound taken down by Abby Boggs. Gets it to Bristol on the wing. Top of the key. 3 on the way, Rudd, no good. And the rebound's pulled down by Littrell, and she's fouled. And the Morgan County fan base comes to their feet with 6.1 seconds on the clock. That foul's on Brindley Walker.
It's going to be her 3rd. And that'll send.
And Littrell will go to the free throw line for Morgan County. The 6-foot junior. 2 biggest free throws of the season so far for Lily. The best free throw shooter on the team at 58.7%. She needs at least one of them. First one's up, no good.
We got a timeout, East Carter. Going to ice her.
So East Carter takes the timeout. It's a full one. We'll take this one with them as well. 6.1 seconds left on the clock. When we come back, Lily Littrell will be shooting one for Morgan County. We'll be back right after this.
At Appalachian Wireless, we believe the future of our region starts with our students. That's why we're proud to award scholarships to non-deserving high school seniors throughout the Appalachian Wireless coverage area from the class of 2026. It's our way of investing in the hard work and dedication and the next generation of leaders right here at home. So students can learn more at any Appalachian Wireless retail location or at AppalachianWireless.com, or just by asking their guidance counselor on how to apply. Because we are you, we are Appalachian Wireless.
Hi, I'm Brock Littrell, President of Commercial Bank of West Liberty. For more than 100 years, we prided ourselves on treating our customers like family. The technologies we offer afford you the ability to bank with us from anywhere.
Hi, I'm Angie Pendergrass. I'm the CFO of Commercial Bank, and we are constantly looking for new technologies to improve our efficiencies and our bottom line, but more importantly, it allows us to spend more time with our customers.
Hi, I'm Howard Elam, CEO of Commercial Bank. I'd like to thank you for trusting us with your banking needs.
53-50. 3-point lead for the Lady Cougars. 6.1 seconds on the clock. And Littrell has one free throw remaining of the two. This one would make it a two-possession game. And she misses it. Walker gets the rebound. 5 seconds into the front court. Bristol Boggs three on the way, no good, and the rebound comes down to Jenkins, and the Morgan County Lady Cougars are the 62nd District Tournament champions for 2026. As the team storms the floor, what a good basketball game.
What a game. What a game.
53-50, your final score. We'll be back to Grayson in 60 seconds.
For nearly 50 years, Bank of the Mountains has served Morgan and the surrounding counties, working hard to provide our customers with friendly service and the financial products that make their lives easier. As a family-owned bank, we understand that relationships matter. We appreciate those who have chosen us to be their bank and invite those who haven't to stop by at any of our 3 locations, West Liberty, Index, or Ezel. Local people, local decisions, local commitment. Bank of the Mountains is proud to be a real community bank. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
At Juniper Health, great care begins with people you know, familiar faces, rooted in the mountains of eastern Kentucky. We are nationally recognized. We provide award-winning care right here in your backyard. We're on your roads, in your schools, at your front door. This is our home too. Juniper Health, world-class care, hometown heart.
My family began their relationship with Stockyards Bank many years ago with my grandmother, and that passed down to my parents being customers there. Then as a young adult, I began doing business with Stockyards Bank. I would just like to thank Stockyards Bank for being there for me over the years and through the generations, and to know how much I appreciate doing business with them.
Trophy presentations now for the district tournament. East Carter with the runner-up trophy. And the next one will get the big roar as Morgan County will get the championship trophy.
And the champions of the World 62nd District Tournament, the Morgan County Lady Cougars.
Congratulations to head coach Derek Young and the Morgan County Lady Cougars, the 2026 62nd District Girls Champion. What a win for this program.
Yep, a lot of heart there. As you said, they never gave up. They just kept playing, never let up, never give up. Could have easily just folded in that first half when they got down 10, but they didn't. They refused to give up. So they not only punched their ticket to the regional, now they're going in as a winner.
Well, they get to go home tonight, and Morgan County, the fan base and the school will celebrate this championship tonight and in the morning, and then they get a chance to come right back here tomorrow night, the boys do, to play Elliott County with another district championship on the line.
Yep. We would like to wish both of these teams good luck as they advance to the 16th region tournament that begins next Monday.
Now the pep section comes on the floor as well to get a picture with them. Don't you just love to see these kids having a good time?
Oh, yeah.
We'll go back to the studio, get in one or two quick commercials, and we'll be back with the final unofficial statistics to wrap this game up. You just watched the conclusion of the Morgan County Lady Cougars defeating the East Carter Lady Raiders 53-50 to win the 62nd District Tournament Championship. We'll be right back.
When you agree, it can be drama-free. Uncontested divorces starting at $500. Simple, straightforward, professional, statewide. Call John D. Lewis Jr., Main Street, Sandy Hook. This is an advertisement.
For nearly 50 years, Bank of the Mountains has served Morgan and the surrounding counties, working hard to provide our customers with friendly service and the financial products that make their lives easier. As a family-owned bank, we understand that relationships matter. We appreciate those who have chosen us to be their bank and invite those who haven't to stop by at any of our 3 locations, West Liberty, Index, or Ezel. Local people, local decisions, local commitment. Bank of the Mountains is proud to be a real community bank. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Hi, I'm Brock Littrell, President of Commercial Bank of West Liberty. For more than 100 years, we prided ourselves on treating our customers like family. The technologies we offer afford you the ability to bank with us from anywhere.
Hi, I'm Angie Pendergrass. I'm the CFO of Commercial Bank, and we are constantly looking for new technologies to improve our efficiencies and our bottom line, but more importantly, it allows us to spend more time with our customers.
Hi, I'm Howard Elam, CEO of Commercial Bank. I'd like to thank you for trusting us with your banking needs.
My family began their relationship with Stockyards Bank many years ago with my grandmother, and that passed down to my parents being customers there. Then as a young adult, I began doing business with Stockyards Bank. I would just like to thank Stockyards Bank for being there for me over the years and through the generations, and to know how much I appreciate doing business with them.
When you agree, it can be drama-free. Uncontested divorces starting at $500. Simple, straightforward, professional, statewide. Call John D. Lewis Jr., Main Street, Sandy Hook. This is an advertisement.
For nearly 50 years, Bank of the Mountains has served Morgan and the surrounding counties, working hard to provide our customers with friendly service and the financial products that make their lives easier. As a family-owned bank, we understand that relationships matter. We appreciate those who have chosen us to be their bank and invite those who haven't to stop by at any of our 3 locations, West Liberty, Index, or Ezel. Local people, local decisions, local commitment. Bank of the Mountains is proud to be a real community bank. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Well, Stephen, there's a whole lot that could be said, but we've said so much, I'm about talked out.
I'm telling you what.
If you missed this game, you missed an instant classic. Morgan County defeats East Carter 53-50 to win the 62nd District Girls Championship as they cut the nets on the far end of the floor.
And it's a shame that someone has to lose this game.
It is.
You know what?
Both of these teams played their heart out.
They did.
And don't think Morgan County, don't think this team don't have heart. They lost the quarterback of this team when Gracie Hampton fouled out at the 3:05 mark left in the 4th quarter, and they trailed by 1, 44-43.
Yep.
And they outscored East Carter after that by 4 points to win this game.
Yep. And it was definitely a group effort, a team effort. Coach Young used all of his timeouts. You know, he threw everything at them, and it worked. So congratulations to Coach Young and the Morgan County Lady Cougars, as they are the 2026 62nd District champion.
Let's take a look at some of the unofficial statistics here in this basketball game. First, individual scoring. For the East Carter Raiders, they were led in scoring by Josie Rudd with 15 points. Brindley Walker had 12. Tori Bishop with 9. Bristol Boggs with 8. 3 points for Abby Boggs, 2 points for Avery Hall, and 1 point for Jenna Goebel rounds out the 50 points in scoring for East Carter. They scored 22 points in the first half and 28 points in the second half. For Morgan County, the champions of the 62nd District, the Lady Cougars were led in scoring by Lily Littrell with 18 points. Emma Klinger was right behind her with 17, and those two big girls got it done in the second half. They had 23 points between them in the second half. 11 points for Sarah Jenkins. She hit some big shots for Morgan County.
She did. That none other than that three-point play.
And nobody hit a bigger shot on the floor than this girl did with 6, Bella Smith.
Yes.
She had 6, and KK Halsey had 1 to round out the 53 points in scoring for the Lady Cougars. Morgan County scored 19 points in the first half and 34 points in the second half. We had 13 lead changes. We had 4 ties. The biggest lead in the game for East Carter was 10 at 22-12 in the second quarter. And the biggest lead for Morgan County was 3 multiple times in the second half, not the least of which is the final score at 58-50. East Carter outscored Morgan County in the first quarter 19-12. Morgan County outscored East 7-3 in the second quarter, and the Lady Raiders led 22-19 at the break. In the third quarter, Morgan County outscores East Carter 17-13, and they took a 1-point lead into the fourth quarter at 36-35, and they outscored East Carter in the fourth quarter 17-15 to win this game 53-50. East Carter had 31 rebounds in this game. Morgan County 31 rebounds in this game, and that Morgan County matched them on the glass, Stephen, tells you a lot about how they played with hustle and heart tonight. Turnovers, Morgan County had 13 and East Carter had 12. From the free throw line, Morgan County was 14 of 22. East Carter was 8 of 11. East Carter had 6 3-point buckets. Morgan County had 3. Again, your final score, the Lady Cougars of Morgan County 53, East Carter 50. Morgan County wins the girls 62nd District Championship tournament game, and we'll be right back here tomorrow night. We'll be on the air at 6 o'clock. The game will tip at 6:30 for the boys 62nd District Championship. The 1 seed, the Elliott County Lions, will take on the 3 seed, the Morgan County Cougars, and it should be a dandy, Stephen.
It'll be a ball game, and I tell you what, it'll be a ball game, and it's going to be heated. It's going to be up and down, and this place is going to be packed.
If you're planning on coming to the game tomorrow evening, my advice to you would be to get here early. There's going to be a big crowd here, and if you want to get a good seat, come early.
Yep.
Come if you can. If you can't be here for whatever the reason is, join us on the SpreeTV network, on Channel 2, on our cable app, or on our YouTube channel. We'd love to have you. We hope you enjoy watching these games and our broadcast half as much as we do bringing them to you.
It's a lot of fun.
I'm Chris Dickerson with Stephen Gullett, and for the rest of the SpreeTV crew, we'll see you back here tomorrow evening. Good night, everyone.